If you go onto Twitter or any other social media platform that Formula 1 has a presence on, it won't be long until you see people say things like, "Bring back the V10s, oh it was much better in my day, I'm never going to watch Formula 1 again until you bring back the V10s." You've probably seen them before. And then of course, they still watch every single race, and they always will watch every single race. But the question I want to ask is this: which era of F1 was actually better? The V10 era or the V6 hybrid era? However, before I start this, I just want to say a massive thank you for all the support the channel's received lately. We are very, very close to 1,000 subscribers, and that is just unbelievable, so thank you so much. This video will be broken up into two sections. First, I'll be doing a score sheet comparing various aspects of the different eras, and then after that I will give my thoughts and opinions on the matter. For the V10s, I will be comparing the 2000 to 2005 version, as that is the one that people get the most nostalgic about, and the one that those people always use to remind us about the good old days, as they would say. And for the V6 hybrid power units, I'll be using their whole lifespan from 2014 to their present day as a comparison. So, let's begin with our score sheet. Let's start with the racing. Specifically the amount of overtakes completed during each era. The V10 era from 2000 to 2005 had 1,541 overtakes over those 6 seasons, while the V6 hybrid eras had 4,784 overtakes from 2014 to 2019. Whilst quite a lot of these overtakes were under DRS, it's still a landslide victory for the V6s, and that makes it 1-0. Up next we have the noise, and whilst I think the V6s do actually sound quite good and are pretty underrated, especially the Honda power unit that sounds amazing, they are nothing compared to this. It's a crushing victory for the V10 in that round, and it's all level again. Now we have the level of the drivers on the grid, or driver caliber as you like. Both eras have had one, if not more, of the greatest drivers in history racing, and each era, in my opinion, has had one of the top 2 drivers ever in a car. But I'm talking about the whole grid, and I personally believe that the level of drivers right now in Formula 1 is possibly the highest it's ever been, and there are way less drivers that make you look away at the TV in embarrassment as there used to be. So the V6s take the dub in this round. For round 4 we have the design of the cars, so this does not include the engine. In my opinion, this is an easy win for the V10 era of cars. They were just beautiful and tiny. When you could overtake, the drivers didn't have to leave enough space for a London bus to get by, and it was much easier to follow another car as there was much less dirty air. And they were around 200 kilos lighter. It's a win for the V10s in this round, and it's level pegging going into the decider. The final round is the overall competitiveness of the teams. Both eras have had teams dominate the era, with Ferrari and Mercedes respectively, but this will be measured by the amount of teams that won a race during said era. From 2000 to 2005, 5 teams won a race, with Ferrari, McLaren, Renault, Williams and Jordan all tasting champagne from winning a Grand Prix. And for the V6 hybrids, Mercedes, Ferrari, Red Bull and AlphaTauri have won a race, bringing up the total to 4 teams. This means that the V10s take the round and they win the match of 3-2. So that's how it looks on paper, and the biggest surprise that I got from that is how little overtaking there was in the V10 era. Over 3,000 less in fact. In my opinion, this shows how much refueling hurt overtaking, and that taking it away was absolutely the right thing to do, and makes me wonder how many overtakes would we have got in the V10 era if there was no refueling? Unfortunately, we will never find out. So why am I making this video then? To show people that sometimes the rose tinted glasses can be a bit too powerful. Yes, the V10s are the best engine, I don't think anyone can deny that. But claiming that the whole era was way better and the current F1 era is much worse is just simply incorrect. The current cars are awful to race and no one can deny that. But if these 2022 rules and regulations work, it might be that the V6 hybrid era, by the end, is better. Oh, people are going to get so triggered with me for saying that. So I'll answer the question in one very brief sentence. Which era is better? The V10 era. For now. Thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, I'd really appreciate if you gave this video a like and subscribe to the channel. You can also follow me on various social media by using the links in the description down below, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Until next time, goodbye.